Hi everyone, welcome to Creative Notes End. I know it's been a while since the last video, but I was pretty busy working over other steps of the project. But today we're finally ready to deep dive into the great world of creativity, in particular focusing on content creation. From great investors' decks that close $1 million deals up to artistic projects that touch hearts, impactful content is all about meaning, structure, and innovation. So we will talk about this and other themes such as design thinking, storytelling, and visual design, guided also by great names of Italian design such as Massimo Vignelli and Bruno Munari. This lesson is an abstract of the book Shakespeare is a Designer that you can find on Amazon. And ready, we can start. Thank you.
Creativity is one of the most overused topics of our time. Books like Purple Cow by Seth Godin or The Need for Disruptive Works like those of Sally Rooney show us that being creative in a highly standardized era increasingly means thinking independently. It's about developing your own way of seeing the world and, most importantly, telling your story.
Okay, but what makes content truly impactful? Think about Michael Smith's investor deck for Calm, the secure billion for his company. It wasn't just the financial data, it was the storytelling, the visual and the vision it conveyed that convinced the investors.
Or consider timeless artistic examples like Picasso's groundbreaking cubism or Sally Rooney's deeply relatable narratives. Impactful content is memorable because it connects deeply with its audience and communicates a purpose, whether it's inspiring investment, loyalty, or emotion. The first question we must ask ourselves, then, is how can we be creative? A compelling answer comes from Austin Kleon, a blogger and best-selling author who has built his entire career around this topic. His books focus on creative practices, often blending traditional mediums like paper and then writing with innovative approaches. In his book, Still Like an Artist, Kleon explains his theory that creation stems from a mix of thoughts, arts, images, notes, and anything else that already exists. Copying a single artist, for instance, is plagiarism or mimicry, but internalizing diverse influence from various artists and synthesizing them into your own style is what modern art is all about, and according to him, it works. Whether you agree or not, there's no denying the influences play a vital role in the creative process, just as developing one's own style does. A famous example is Picasso, who moved from conventional forms to a painting style that became uniquely and unmistakably his own. Bruno Munari, Italian designer, artist, and thinker, believed that creativity begins with systematic exploration. He stressed that good design and content start with understanding the problem and researching the possibilities. So, the steps according to Munari are: 1. Define the problem. Clearly identify your goal. Are you trying to inform, persuade, or evoke emotion? Knowing this sharpens your creative process. 2. Gather resources. Research widely. Inspiration can come from nature, art, or technology. Whatever adds richness to your ideas. 3. Organize your findings. Munari advocated using tools like grids to structure your material logically. And 4. Experiment. Creativity thrives in trial and error, sketch ideas, mock up concepts, and test solutions. So Munari's approach isn't just for artists, it's a framework that anyone can use to unlock innovation.
Munari's steps are useful for understanding how to organize information, but to develop a product, a content, or a service, design thinking is great because it offers precise steps that can guide us. In particular, it is a successful method for solving problems about creativity, and it's structured but flexible, and here's how the original 5 steps work.
1. Empathize. Walk in your audience's shoes. Understand their needs, challenges, and emotion. 2. Define. Narrow down the central problem to be solved. For instance, how can we make online shopping more intuitive? 3. Ideate. Brainstorm freely. At this stage, no idea is too big or too small. Prototype. 4. Turn your ideas into tangible formats, a draft, a slide, or a basic design, something like a kind of MVP. And 5. Test. Get feedback. Ask real users if your solution meets their needs and adjust accordingly. This iterative process ensures you're always improving, adapting, and creating content that resonates.
Once we have the right path, or idea or project, it's time to focus on how to share it with the world. And this is where the storytelling comes into play, because storytelling is the soul of impactful contents, and it is what makes a piece of information linger in someone else's mind. In particular, is how to craft the perfect storytelling arc.
1. Hook. Start with something that grabs attention, a bold statement, an intriguing question, or a powerful image. 2. Conflict. Highlight a problem or challenge. Make your audience feel the tension. 3. Resolution. Present your solution or message. Show them how you solve the conflict. 4. Takeaways. Leave them with a clear, memorable message or action step. For brands, this could mean proving how your product solves a specific problem.
Ai ribelli, ai piantagrane, a tutti coloro che vedono le cose in modo diverso. Costoro non amano le regole, specie i regolamenti, e non hanno alcun rispetto per lo status quo.
For art, it could be about evoking a feeling or sparkling reflection. Alongside Munari, there is another great designer who can guide us in the realm of visual design, Massimo Vignelli. A leading figure of modernist graphic design, Vignelli played a pivotal role in bringing Italian design to the US. Together with his wife Lella, he designed furniture, products, and exhibitions that have left an indelible mark on global design culture. He is famously known for creating the iconic New York City subway map. His canone still outlines principles that ensure your visuals are not just appealing, but enduring. Key principles from Vignelli. First of all, visuals must serve a purpose. If it doesn't add clarity, leave it out. Always structure grid, organize your content, and guide the viewer's eye effortlessly. For example, the use of space is useful for a lot of things. 1. Isolate. Imagine a design with numerous blue dots scattered around the edges of the space and a single dot placed prominently in the center, well distanced from the others. This approach isolates the central element, drawing the viewer's attention and emphasizing its importance. 2. Enhance. To convey the concept of love, we can simply place a heart in the upper right corner of the screen, or at the center, in the middle, leaving the rest of the space empty to draw attention to it. 3. Create rhythm. We can design a pattern by alternating black stripes with a plain white background, leveraging contrast to create visual interest. In general, when you create, it's important to have a structure clean, choosing simplicity over trends, and also embracing negative space. It's not empty, it's intentional and powerful. If you consider what we have said up to now, it's easy to recognize when a content works, for example in social media campaigns, website, or artistic projects, also old, very, very old.
So creativity isn't a mystical gift, but it's a skill that can be developed and that thrives on structure, practice, and inspiration. By embracing Munari's approach to planning and Vignelli's principle of design, you can really create great contents that have a great impact. So if you enjoyed this video, please share or subscribe. And for a deeper dive into creativity, just check out the ebook Shakespeare is a Designer, and the links is in the comment. Thank you very much.